Married Redditors. What's one really nice thing about being married that people wouldn't expect? If it's a good marriage, your best friend is always there and always has your back. Supports you, even when literally no one else does. Him introducing me everywhere as my wife. The gossip. When I was younger, I didn't care much about what other people were doing. He said, she said shit. Now when I come home from work, she feeds me like a little baby bird. It can be about anything and anyone, and I don't even know who they are. But it makes me happy knowing she trusts me. No matter what, I know I have at least one person who cares about me. In sickness. That vow means more and more the older you get. Both my partner and I now have chronic health conditions. We take care of each other. But maybe more importantly, we can talk to each other about what we're going through at any point. Without judgment. It makes a world of difference. Never had to tiptoe as the person you trust the most is beside you. You don't have the awkward interactions where you have to introduce someone as your boyfriend or girlfriend and then they start asking questions about how long you've been together and blah blah blah. You just say, "This is my husband," and you are accepted as an established system. That one time you take a bad fall down the basement stairs probably means you won't die. She will spend her money on dinner and expensive gifts. And go all out for you if your marriage is great. This is weird possibly, but if you have any sort of difficulty in your relationship, friends and family, especially on your partner's side, are much more likely to support your union and attempt to fix things. Sometimes men's guy friends will be like, "Oh, you should dump that gold-digging whore." But if it's your wife, then they're like, "Man, you need to buy flowers and go home and apologize." That's a really nice feature if you value stable relationships and supportive networks. The way people view you, girlfriend or boyfriend status is so unknown, and nobody really knows how serious a couple is since they could technically break up at any given time. Moving on is pretty easy since there usually isn't any legal battle to go through or children. Most of the time, to figure out custody for wife or husband status is a much more comfortable status. You signed a piece of paper legally binding you two together. So there's written commitment. People take you more seriously in conversations that are urgent. Hospitals will actually let you in to see your spouse in an emergency. Friends and family are more comfortable asking about future plans or take more interest in you. Finances are so much easier if you need a loan, mortgage, or want to put your name on a title. And no one bats an eye if you go for having a child or pet together. So many examples. But marriage certainly makes you feel more important in your partner's life. The long-running inside joke. We'll be out with friends somewhere. And someone will say something completely innocuous. But he and I will lock eyes and start giggling because it reminded both of us of something funny, stupid we experienced. Like 7 years ago. Insurance premiums are cheaper. As a man, she is the first and only person I can really talk to about my deeper problems. Since my teens. This is both sad and nice. Since it means I don't have anybody else to talk about my problems, but it also means I now have someone. And it helped a lot a few times. Having someone who has your back and vice versa. It's like playing the game two players. Waking up in the middle of the night from a bad dream or illness. You aren't alone and have someone to talk to about it rather than being scared or alone to deal with it. Showers are a lot funner. Not being alone, ever. I like that I don't have to deal with life issues by myself. A problem shared is half solved. Ever since I met him it's felt like home. Now that we're married I'm excited for the home we are constructing. Planning for the rest of our lives with my best friend. Always having someone there. Saw a funny meme and want to share it with someone? Need somebody to pick up the other end of the couch so you can move it? Have an itch at that one part of your back that you can't reach? Need to talk through feelings and insecurities? Feeling lonely and scared at night and want someone there within arm's reach to hold you and make you feel safe and warm? They're always there. The sex. It may not happen as often but the quality is insane. Seriously. After 18 years of exploring each other, the things we can do is unbelievable. I love being married to my best friend. We'll always have each other. No matter what. We can make it through. I'm in a good marriage and have been for nearly 12 years. Maybe not entirely unexpected, but boiled down to the absolute bare basics. I live with and have sex with my best friend.